Hi everyone, teacher and whoever is watching this video. This is my first video for the intermediate 4 course, I think. Today I want to talk to you about sports, and the sport I want to, to explain is karate. I love karate personally because I practiced it a few years ago and I'm still practicing it, the techniques and all that I remembered. So the main questions that we're going to answer to the karate sport is what is karate about, uh, what are the common rules in the karate at the moment of combat and the training also, what is the equipment that a competitor uses for a karate combat, and finally the most common injuries that a person can suffer in this sport. So what is karate about? Well, the main objective of this sport, it depends on the person. He or she can take karate either as a sport and passion or simply to learn self-defense. Karate is like a root of this wonderful world of martial arts. This martial art comes from Japan. That's its origins. Karate is characterized by the use of fists, kicks, blocking, and open hands attacks. This is a sport where the different sort of techniques are called with a special name, like judo, hapkido, taekwondo, etc. Okay, what are the common rules in karate? The rules are applied in the combat, in competitions. According to the WKF, there are the following rules. There are a lot, but I will mention you 5. Rule number 1. It must begin and end with a respectively courtesy, regardless if it's a combat or a class. Rule number 2. For combat, you must use your right uniform with your protection equipment, always. Rule number 3. Combats for men usually take 3 minutes, and combats for women take 2 minutes. Okay. Points in combat. That is the rule number 4. Points in combats, well, there are 3 different types of punctuation. 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point. What it depends on. This punctuation is applied when a competitor uses a technique on a specific zone of his opponent's body that worth those points. Rule number 5. Constraints. The attacks are allowed on the following parts of the body: head, face, neck, chest, abdomen, the sides, and the reward. What is the equipment used in karate? The basic equipment that competitors of karate use are the following: gloves for karate, feet protectors, and I don't have one, but there is a helmet for your head protection. So you see, I used to practice it, and for example, I showed you this. So let's talk about injuries, hurts, suffer. Well, what are the most common injuries that a person can suffer in this kind of sports? Well, you see, it depends. I think it depends a lot in the situation. It depends the situation, but there are the following: twist on the knees and the elbow. This could happen during along the combats especially, but there are also hurts that we may receive from our opponent in the rest of the body. Personally, when I was in combat in karate, my partner hit me in my nose and I blew it a little bit, and I suffered a beat in my head from a black belt boy, and a hit and a beat in my chest, and then was like so what my point is that there are several injuries that somebody can suffer in this kind of sport. Remember, sports involve your body in risk. So the conclusion of all this is that karate is a great sport for self-defense, and it can be a passion and your favorite sport, like in my case. We must take warnings in all cases. We must be sure to be protected and to learn very well the techniques in order to defend ourselves as good as we can, as good as we can. So that's it, everything for this week. Thank you, teacher, and everyone else who watched this video.